Hey guys, welcome to my little vintage channel. I wanted to do another video on Mad because I just have a lot of Mad that I am actively looking for. Mad is such a incredible piece of history in the sense that there's so much political commentary in there and just commentary about the times and all. So it's a very interesting type of magazine and I enjoy finding them. And I find them a lot for cheap. I don't pay a lot for them. Usually it's somewhere like one buck per magazine. And if they are more expensive, I usually do not buy them. So yeah, and I got some. These are two different ones. This is the rest from the last video that I wanted to show. These are the specials of the American version. So let's have a look. I'm gonna take the camera and show you how it goes here. Yeah, so this is the box they came with. They were part of a larger lot. One was the magazines and the others are the specials here. And yeah, I was super happy to get these. These were not expensive. They cost... They were in the same range as I said before. Every now and then when you see something that's really rare, you know, you gotta, it doesn't matter if it's a few bucks more, but usually everything I show on my channel is just low budget. You know, this is low budget vintage what I'm doing here, and I feel like I will show that you can still have a nice collection by just going out and looking, or just keeping your eyes open all the time, because you get so many good deals these days, like people who just want to get rid of old paper. So yeah, you don't have to be rich to do a vintage collection and all, especially when you are willing to do the extra work, which I have to do because I can't afford it otherwise. So yeah, these were very cheap. So let's have a look. I'll move this aside and take them out one after the other. Okay, so yeah, this is a little book. Looks like from the 80s or so, maybe. Printed in USA. Rough condition. I mean, nothing that I buy is for the to put it in bags. I might start with it just to make sure they are not getting worse. But I do not really care for superb quality when I look for something. It's just not how I think. But they can't look like crap, you know? When you have when they stink and stuff, that's something I cannot have. So yeah, this is 1981. Mad Super Special. Let me zoom out. I think I need to move the box. Okay, so all right. This is from $1975, maybe. There are different dates in there. But I think yeah, this must be something like around the late 70s. $1 price. And it has this comic. I suspect these are in most of the time if I look at it, because it's glued. I don't know if you can take it out without damaging the magazine, but this is cool. I like that. Pretty nice. So next one. Okay, so I adjusted the camera a little bit so we can see better. Yeah, this is Mad Special 21. I love this stuff. American or international Mad, always great. I love these. And I don't find the American ones very often. This one's in there too, which is great. $1976, I think. Yeah, that would make sense with the cover price and all. Okay. Don Martin. I always was a big fan of his comics. I had a few that came out like in Germany with under his name, just Don Martin with his comics. And yeah, I regret having let go of them at some point, but maybe I'll get them again at some point too. And like I said, nothing I have here. I mean, there's some stuff that I still had to pay a little bit more, but like compared to the market prices, I usually buy very cheap. And this is pretty rough condition here. I don't know what happened here, but it looks like someone painted on it. I hope it's paint. But yeah, apart from that, I mean, this is a rough condition. I'll put this one aside. I don't know what this kind of stuff is, but it's probably paint. I hope it's paint. Yeah, so here, 125 cover price. Super special 25. I love this stuff. This is so great. I'm always happy to find Mad, and I try not to overdo it for the channel, you know? Like, I don't want to show too much Mad because I don't want to make people mad, about seeing too much Mad. If that's the case, I'm sorry. I just can't help myself. I'm like a child. I'm gonna see Mad magazines. I wanna show them. It's not even. I just love these. I wanna share it's the whole thing, you know. They have movie like caricatures and cartoons and all. Then it's political. You can see some of the, like, for me as a European, born European, I learned a lot from like cartoons, comics, satire, and all that stuff. I learned a lot about like American presidents. First stuff I learned about American presidents was from stuff like this, where they like took a very critical look at everything at the time already, you know, how it usually works with these kind of magazines. They hit hard, but in a funny way. And I feel like that helped me to grow up as an adult, as seeing things like a grown person a little bit more politically, like just to understand the political landscape from another country from the 1970s or 1980s. It's hard to understand if you do not see stuff like this. And I constantly see something, learn something that I haven't heard. Like when there's a cartoon that's making fun of something political, and then I look it up. What was actually behind that? And yeah, that's why I think Mad was a great series. And I'm also a big fan of EC. So yeah. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. I mean, you don't find this very often. I mean, you gotta be careful here. Oh, nice. This is awesome. Check this out. I'm a little bit worried to do anything here because I probably have to be very careful not to. This is like a sticker, like a stamp, and some parts of it glue. So I'm not sure. Probably a little bit steam. I don't even want to move this because I'm worried. I love these little like vinyl. I don't know if this counts as vinyl, like these flat children records, but I love it. This is awesome. Is there one in there too? Because it shows one on the cover, but no, doesn't seem like it. Okay, next one. 1980. This was a great purchase. To the person who sold these to me, thank you very much. I often like talk with them about their stuff, and I'm very happy about these beautiful magazines. And these days, I mean, everything's so expensive these days, and I'm always happy when I find these old comics, and I want to do more comic stuff in the future. I just kind of fell in love with the genre, with like finding old comics. I just like to search for this stuff. Here's another one inside. I really can't tell if these are special or not, that they are still included. They could be, but since they're so firm inside the magazine, it's possible that they often stayed in there. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Isn't this awesome? Like, these are such a great condition. I think I need to write the seller again, because this is awesome. But I'm not sure. I think they glue together. I think there's another layer inside, so I need to be very careful here. I'm not sure what to do here. Maybe there's another, maybe there's another record inside, but probably not. These look like it's just stickers and all. This is awesome. Another thing that I really like, that I learned from Mad, is movie tropes and recognizing them early. It helped me a lot to be like, I was a journalist for a very long time, writing about movies and all, doing interviews with actors, and it helped me to see good writing, to distinguish good writing from bad writing. This is awesome. I don't know what this is, but yeah, see, this is, someone tried to open this, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'll leave it alone. This looked like it might open, but who knows. 1981. I gotta write the seller again. This is such a great a lot that I appreciate it. I mean, you need to see this in the context of the other video too that I've filmed recently, the Mad videos. They sometimes take a while to start getting attention, but they always do. So it hasn't a lot of views yet, so check it out. And yeah, this was a great collection. And everything, I love getting collections. I don't know, it's something magical about a box of anything cool. Like, not, of course not like trash, but oops, sorry, but anything cool in a box, like for a good price. That's great. Oh, this is another record too. I assume these could be valuable, like with the record and all. This is amazing. I think I need to make this, like, trying to make a screenshot so I can later put it as the thumbnail. But these, I didn't even know that these things were in there. I was already superbly happy without. And I probably have to look at the other magazines, because I don't think I've checked them all for the bonus stuff, because it's always not there. See, this is the type of stuff this is how I learned about American politics at first, and TV and stuff, you know, but there was only very limited television about I don't know, maybe I just didn't listen, but not much around here. So yeah, this is awesome. See, like, there aren't that many comics from that time that are such, like, drastic in their way of doing humor with politics and combining it. And I mean, there are a lot of, like, comics that integrate politics in their storylines and all, but this is, like, based on reality. That's what I meant. This is awesome, and the condition is great. I mean, this is something from the early 80s or so. They don't smell bad. It's all awesome. Thank you very much, kind sir. Okay, last one from this pack. Yeah, this is awesome. You can pick any Mad magazine and you find something interesting in it. Not everything's funny, you know. A lot of it's a little bit, I don't know, maybe aged, but a lot of it is still relevant. Yeah, so okay, so this is the American Mad. This is probably the best in the video, but I want to do the rest of the Mad too, so I don't have to flood the channel with Mad, because there would be more Mad. I'm trying to build a collection, and everything that I do not need I put in my shop, which I'm currently building. So yeah, this is from a different pack, and the condition is rough, but it's okay. This was I don't know, $10, $5 for the whole pack, and this is a big stack of stuff. So or maybe 20. I don't recall. I usually do not recall, but I never buy expensive, or almost never. When I buy expensive, I'm really desperate, like desperate to the max. This is great. Love it. I love everything about movies, because I have a deep love for movies still. After my life as a journalist, I met some interesting actors. Met Daniel Brühl in Berlin, David Cross, and yeah, some other very good actors. And I always carry that love for movies. So this is doesn't look complete. I regret having let go of all my Mad magazines at the time. But that's why I'm doing this now, and I'm doing it in a way that isn't financially problematic. That's the only way I can do it. These are German, by the way. German version. I mean, I collect them too. I mostly get the German ones. Condition's pretty rough, but yeah, that's why this was so cheap. $2.50. 2 Deutschmark 50. This is nice. Condition's okay-ish. Unfortunately, these do not have any extras aside from the rough condition, but these are for reading. I don't care. Like I said before, this is just stuff that I enjoy. I will put these on my shelf and try to read again more, because there was a time when I didn't like read, when I just got stuff and didn't read it, and that's I do not want to do. This is great, and the condition is good. And I will start listing them now. That's why we're doing these videos, because I must know which ones I have extra copies of, like this one, for example, so I know what I can put in the shop. I'm not sure how I will do it. I don't want to like sell a lot. I just want to have a way to like I cannot keep everything, so I will sort out a little bit, but not much. I'm almost retired, almost, like, you know, and I'm just doing this kind of stuff, and you find so much stuff, so many things that are way below what, like, you know, people often sort out old paper and stuff. This is a German like crime show, true crime show that aired in starting maybe in the 70s or 80s, and it is called Aktenzeichen XY ungelöst, which means it's like, yeah, they're trying to solve cases, putting out information and all. That's this cover. The show is still on after all these years. It's a German institution on television. This is nice, the early numbers. I need to get the early numbers. I realized how expensive the early ones are, and it will be hard to get them, but I will do my best. My hope is that every time I like get a, you know, you get a lot for $30, and there's one or two in there that you can use, and the others I sort out again. Stuff like this. If I have too many, I don't want to have excess copies in the future. I don't want to have a huge, like, I don't want everything full of stuff that like doubles and all. Okay, so yeah, let's put it nicely together for the thumbnail too. I'm not sure what we will use, but something like this. Okay, yeah, this looks nice. I like it. Think this is the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Yeah, for the future, I can only say this is going to be my hobby. This is my hobby channel. I let you participate. So I hope you enjoy it. I just like to share the love for the hobby. And I always I watched YouTube videos of these YouTubers that I appreciate, that I admire, and they do nice vintage stuff, and I like the content. I just like this genre. So I wanted to do it, but I'm not in, I don't want to grow at all costs. So I'm just doing what is fun to me, what I enjoy, because life is short. And yeah, so every week, I don't know what I show. I just show different stuff that I enjoy. And if you want to say something, write it in the comments. I appreciate it. I read it all. And thank you for being here. Bye.